So we're going to evaluate these square roots, but the difference between these and the ones we've been doing is you'll see all these negative signs. A reminder, you can't take a square root of a negative number and get a real solution. For example, the square root of -9, if we need two identical numbers multiplied together to get back to -9, we just can't do it. 3 multiplied by -3 is -9. Those are not the same numbers. So this does not have a real solution. Now, a negative on the outside of the root is not an issue. So I'm going to run through and quickly on this one, just emphasize this second example. There's a negative underneath the root. And in the fourth example, there is a negative underneath the root. So immediately I know that there is no real solution for this one. And for this one, no real solution. Now these other two examples, the negative is not underneath the root. The negative out front simply means -1 multiplied by the square root of 81. We want to find the answer to the square root of 81. 9 times 9 is 81, so the square root of 81 is 9. And so now we have -1 multiplied by 9, and -1 multiplied by -9 is -9. Okay, this one here, the negative is on the outside of the root, that's fine. That really means -1 multiplied by the square root of 25. So we're going to find the answer to the square root first. 5 times 5 is 25, so the square root of 25 is 5. And that is being multiplied by -1, and -1 times 5 is -5. So anytime you have an even root, if you see there's a negative underneath the even root, you will have no real solution. We're not to complex numbers yet, so we have no real solution. But if there is not a negative underneath the even root, you're going to go ahead and keep going to find your answer.